use is found in Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act and functions to limit the exclusive rights of a copyright owner. Federal law states fair use requires no permission from the copyright owner to use the work and is not an infringement of copyright, and provides a number of illustrative examples of potential fair use, including criticism.
Oh, welcome to Noshü is Live. My name is Noshü. Man, what a week. What a week. I said in my last, first of all, before I get into this, I'm live every single day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, live. I do it live from May 18. From December 18, 2017 until May 18, 2018. I will be doing this thing live every day. Every day. Every day. Every day, I said every day. You are watching the slow disintegration of a mind. So if you like that kind of thing, subscribe, share, like, notification, what's the other thing? A bell of some sort. Okay, so this has been, if you've seen some of my other shows, which you haven't because nobody watches this shit I put up, I've put over 100 episodes up every single day, not one subscriber. Not one subscriber! However, I haven't looked for any subscribers. I haven't told anybody that I'm doing this, so why should there be any subscribers? I just like doing this show, banking them. Someday somebody's gonna take a look at these and they're gonna be, oh my God, genius! It's a genius! And he didn't even know, whatever. So, if you've seen any other shows this week, you know I've been kind of caught up with Generation Z. I'm a big fan of Generation Z. And I'm learning more about them, and it's because of that Florida shooting and watching those high school kids speak so eloquently and passionately and, you know, doing their marches, and it's just so impressive. So I wanted to find out more about these cats because I've totally ignored them. I consider anybody after my generation millennials. I didn't even know there was a Generation Z until yesterday. So, I'm sorry, excuse me. So, doing my research on them and you can watch yesterday's show and you'll see my view on what makes Generation Z so awesome. But those things that make Generation Z so awesome, like growing up knowing technology, growing up not knowing the internet, growing up with a black president, growing up bad things, growing up with 9/11 in your history, and not knowing a United States not involved in a war. That's you. Going through like a recession in 2008, an economic downturn that was up there as far as top. I can't. I'm not gonna. Who am I to say? But anyway, those kind of things make you who you are, and that you all are so passionate. You stand up. You all click each other or whatever. What is it? You get on your little devices and you can communicate with each other immediately. Let's get together here because we're pissed about this, and you do some signs and and I just dig that about y'all. And it's made me make a change, a bigger understanding in my own life. I'm the guy when a Nicki Minaj song comes on says, That's not music. What is that? Who listens to that? I'm that guy. I'm also that guy that looks at a music video, and it's like, let's go with Migos. And it's like, what is it? Something in Bougie. Bad and Bougie, And I like, that's not music. What is that? That's me. Whenever there's something like a Kylie Jenner on the internet or on my TV, I go, what is that? Who's looking at this? It's Generation Z. I hate to say it, but either we meaning people of my generation, or people who think like me, like, who's watching that? Who cares? It's those dudes. And they're the ones who are leading the world right now. They're not about to, they are. They're like the #1 demo for spending their money. Everything is branding. They communicate socially about everything. It's them. People like me, I only know like a fraction of what they know about. I'm all over the internet. I was there when the internet began. I was in the military when y'all didn't even know about the internet, and I was dealing with the internet. However, they grew up with this technology and the newer technology. It's like I'm running behind a bus trying to catch up every day, trying to catch up. Who's this? Who's that? And then people in my generation, we start shutting down. We're like, you know what? I can't keep up with that, so I'm gonna eliminate that from my life. And then we become more and more compartmentalized, and we start listening. Bill Burr would probably do something really funny about this. Like, we just sit in the corner with our little record player. That's a Bill Burr thing. We're listening to our old music, and Michael Jackson. We put on leg warmers and put on Flashdance on the DVD. And then we die. And that's the end of my generation. Or, which is what I have decided to do. I don't know if I'm going to be successful, but what I've decided to do is figure out, why do people love that shit that I hate? For example, tomorrow I'm going to look into Kylie Jenner. And the reason I pick her name is because apparently in the news today, Kylie Jenner said something in her social feed. Like, does anybody use Snapchat anymore? Not me, or something like that. Like, I could give a shit about you using Snapchat. I've never used Snapchat. I don't have the app. I don't even know how to use it. Last I heard is you send dick pics on it and then it disappears. But I do not have any first-hand knowledge on that. Okay? However, so Kylie Jenner sends out a tweet saying that. And the next thing you know, Snapchat's their stocks go down, if I'm not mistaken, like 3%, which is a shitload of money. That's like $1 billion to them. That's why Kylie Jenner is important, because whether I like her or not, whether I know her or not, there are enough influencers out there. And when I say influencers, some people, when they say influencers, they think of the leader of a group. Like, if there's a big YouTuber, that person's an influencer over millions or something. What I'm saying is the influencers are her followers. I know it's her. Her influencers are her followers. So if she says something, they can go with it or not go with it. But she's so fucking plugged in, she rarely makes a mistake. I've been fighting it. I'm the first to admit it. I say all that shit is bullshit. Being famous for nothing is bullshit. All I know is a sex tape. And then that's the only thing I hang my hat on. They're famous because of a sex tape. They're famous because of a sex tape. However, that sex tape was a decade ago, maybe? They've been doing shit since then. Cosmetics, fashion, Stores pop up here, pop up. Wherever they go, pop up. What is that? I don't get it. But evidently, these maybe millennials as well, but I'm focusing on Generation Z. They like that shit for some reason. So if I need to be relevant, and when I mean relevant, not to y'all, I can give a fuck about being relevant to y'all. If I want to be, and no offense, but it's the truth. If I want to be relevant in the world for the rest of my life, then I need to understand why people watch that shit. Like, why do people watch this Kardashian show? Why do people listen to Nicki Minaj or Drake? You know, why do people watch what they watch? Go all these like superhero movies, which I don't. I saw Wonder Woman. I love that movie because of its empowering message. And I've seen like Guardians of the Galaxy. But as far as all these Supermans and Batmans and all of that, it's just too much. But they keep making money, so somebody's watching them. And I'm thinking it's them little assholes Generation Z that are making that stuff popular. I don't like it, but I need to figure out why they like it. It's got to be something with them growing up. It's connected to them growing up with technology. It has something to do with them growing up in a world where they've only known war, where they've only known internet, where they only known smartphones. They don't know nothing about a fax machine. They don't know nothing about a wall-mounted telephone where you can only go as long as that cord would allow you to go, you know? So I've decided I'm going to see if I can figure out, excuse me, that was smooth with my music. You see how smoothly I did that? I'm a professional, baby. Don't try this at home. Don't try this at home. You can't do it. All right. So I've decided I'm going to try to remain relevant in the world. So I need to figure out what these little motherfuckers, y'all Generation Z's, are thinking. What y'all up to? I'm impressed by what I've seen. I'm impressed with what I've seen so far. And especially coming out of this Florida shooting. Man, I'm so impressed. I just can't say it enough. I can't say it enough. You know, I'm impressed with you all's like maturity. Y'all are like little middle-aged people. You know? So I'm gonna find out why y'all like Kylie Jenner. That's my #1 thing. Then I'll start listening to some of y'all music. Oh man, this staying relevant thing is gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard because I was looking at Amigos video today. I wasn't looking at the video. Actually, I was looking at a Fine Brothers video. Elders react. Oh shit! Elders react to Migos. And they had to put the subtitles up there because, like me, those elders didn't know what the hell the lyrics were. And even with the subtitles, couldn't figure out what they were saying. So anyway, I was looking at those videos and I'm like, that's some bullshit there. That's some crap. This is what I said. I'm being honest. One video, it's like, I thought like, there's no thought put into these lyrics. The rhyming is like elementary, you know, there's no depth to it. Maybe there's a beat, and maybe that beat is what people like so much, but knowing what they're rapping about, I was like, this is crap. And then during the course of that React video, the host of that React show was saying that Migos has as many songs in the top 40. They broke a record, or tied a record with the Beatles, and they had like the most top 10s and all. I'm like, who's listening to that shit? And everybody's listening to that shit who are in that motherfucking Generation Z, and then millennials too, because y'all are messed up too. So then I was like, okay, I need to figure out why they like it. Not that I don't like it. I know I hate it. But if I want to remain relevant and be able to talk about and think about in my head current events, and I keep going back to you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying, man. Anyway, that's enough. I can go on for hours, and y'all are already gone. Y'all have already clicked off. I'm only talking to myself now anyway. So Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Again, this is Noshü is Live. I'm here every single day, so if you want to watch nonsense like this, please like and subscribe and share. Leave comments too. I've gotten one comment. It was positive, and I'm so thankful. But leave honest comments, and I would love to read them. But remember, I have a fragile soul, and any bad words can set me off. So, anyway, hey, if you come across Liza Koshy, let her know that I still hijacked her outro, and I'm gonna keep it until she contacts me and says something to the effect, Noshü, will you please, I humbly ask that you return my outro to me, and then I will give it up. Until then, bye!